Mera, I was worried.
Hello once again everyone.
How was it?
Welcome back to
Cersei has a way of looking at you as though you're nothing.
It didn't go
Game
very
of
well.
Thrones.
I'm
The
sorry.
Telltale game
Cersei's
series.
known for being rather difficult. But at least it's over now.
Indeed
Lady
it
Margaery
is.
has spent the entire day working on seating arrangements for the wedding. Of course, you and I are seated way at the back, here with the 4th cousins and the 9th-born sons. Ah, Sir Jamie. I wouldn't mind tarnishing that white cloak of his.
Sarah!
And Oberyn Martell, the Red Viper. I'm told he has a paramour.
He is quite handsome.
And quite passionate, from what I've heard.
Yeah, Oberyn's quite handsome.
Perhaps Lady Margaery could make the right introductions. Who knows? We might meet our future husbands.
It's possible.
So, marrying a king? I can only imagine what that would be like.
It's really big, isn't it?
Would you marry Joffrey if it meant you'd become queen? He does have a certain look about him, and he's always treated Lady Margaery well.
I'd be willing to marry, but not Joffrey.
Yeah.
I would marry him. Imagine the power you would have as Queen of the Seven Kingdoms. I might
Just
even
me.
allow you to be my handmaiden.
Roll
Let's
size.
see, who else should we marry off? Brienne of Tarth and Tyrion Lannister. What a perfect match. Sir Bronn and...
What are you doing?
Well, we're sorry, my lady. We were just having fun.
This is not a game. It's a battle plan. Allies and enemies can be made with every move. Yet they say it is men who are powerful.
It's true. It's
The
still.
Queen was pleased by your display, Mera. I'm just glad it's over.
So am I, to be honest. She was bitter.
Smooth landing can be exhausting sometimes.
Rubbish.
There's always someone to please or some perceived slight to smooth over. I fear it will only get worse when I am queen.
once they know your true heart, the lords and ladies will have no choice but to love you.
Like we do.
Do you agree?
Once you are queen, the lords and ladies will do their best to please you.
You learn very quickly. Your words to Cersei were brave, but I know you must fear what the Boltons might do to your family.
Yep, that's getting
I do
is
appreciate
the
your
best
willingness to
way to
appease
go.
her, as difficult as it may have been.
Thank you, my lady. There's been something on my mind. Something important. I did have a favor to ask of you in return.
Whatever you wish to say, you can say it in front of Sarah. There are no secrets between us.
Yeah, she's my friend, so.
It's about my family.
I trust her. Go on. Ask.
Forgive me, my lady. I wouldn't otherwise ask this of you, but my mother insisted. It's about my family.
Ramsay Snow. What would you have me do?
My mother fears our family will suffer if Ramsay is left to do as he likes. She thought, if a raven could be sent to the Boltons to let them know House Forrester has the protection of the crown. I know it's a lot to ask of you, and I wouldn't otherwise, but she insisted.
That is no small request, especially now.
I know, my lady, and I wouldn't ask this of you otherwise. But my mother has left me no choice. She insisted.
So,
He knows only too well your family fought for the Starks.
My
And now you
brothers.
would have me ask him to intervene. Is the situation that dire?
You can't, my lady. King Joffrey won't like it. Think how we turned on Lady Sansa.
I will forever be in your debt. My family will forever be in your debt.
Well, oh yeah. We do have that ironwood.
I don't know, Mera. If Cersei were to find out...
Don't let the Queen bully you. You have power over him, Lady Margaery, as no one else does. Not even his mother.
It's because you've got the
Ryan
cunt.
Snow will arrive at Ironrath
Yep.
within the week. I would never ask this
Bad
if
word.
it weren't so urgent.
But it's fun listening to Game of Thrones quite a bit. So,
Very well. I'll make your request, but I cannot promise anything.
Thank you, my lady. I will send a raven to my family at once.
I'll put that at ease in my mind. I'm gonna trust Sarah, but she might be a spy for the Queen Cersei, and I might end up knowing her of that secret, you know. Because, you know, Cersei has pockets everywhere and spies everywhere. But, you know, figured why not. We'll see what the consequences of that decision will be. Later on in the further episode, probably. You know, all these decisions we make come back to us at some point. I've just been like commentating in bits and spits, haven't I? But really, I do talk quite a bit. Well, I know what I'm talking about, kind of deal. Obviously, last time I stopped because I filled my hard drive. I've cleared some space of it, and no, so should be able to record the rest of this. Playing it on Wednesday, so a couple of days after. I'm tired as shit because I've been working for the last 2 days.
Let's play a little game, shall we? Did you know my ancestors wore the skins of their enemies as a coat?
Yep, that's Cersei's slaying a man. That is not pretty.
Not my best work, unfortunately. I suppose I have fallen out of practice. But he didn't make it easy, what with all that bloody noise.
Like a drum. Hey!
Ah, shit. Damn duck thing. Vela Mugulis. All men must die. Do we have...
Not my best work, unfortunately. I suppose I have fallen out of practice. But he didn't make it easy, what with all that bloody noise.
Like a drowning cat. I thought he'd never stop.
As my father likes to say, a naked man holds few secrets. But the flayed man holds none.
Pity he didn't know your father was the Warden of the North.
He does now. How much further is it to these foresters?
A day, my lord. 2 at most.
What was that?
My lord?
Shh. Listen. There. Hear that? I know I heard something.
You do not run here, you just stay still. You will not find me.
Never mind. We
See,
wasted
if you
enough
would,
time
they would have
already.
chased me, and I would have died, probably. bug, you'll be caught. You stay still and be silent. Move on. I'm also hoping to finish the book I'm reading, and if I do, that means I'll have a discussion on Game of Thrones, which will link into the series quite nicely. And from the back he looks a little bit like Fionn, but I'm guessing he's just an ordinary guy. And this will not be pretty, I'm sure. Yep.
Bloody hell.
Just all bear. It's dead. It's not cursed, is it? Bear not have cursed on me. No, it's just loading a bit slower, perhaps. Nope, I can hear
Lord
you.
Ethan, as I was saying, you are young. And there are those within these walls who are uncertain of your leadership.
Yeah, that would make sense.
300 generations of Forester Lords stand behind you. Lord Gerhard the Tall, who founded our house, and your grandfather, Lord Thorin the Bold, who seized back the river valley from the White Hills.
What did they call my father?
Lord Gregor the Good. He was fair and wise, and courageous in battle.
I want to be like that, like my father.
Your father was well regarded by nearly everyone. It took years, if not decades, to earn. These were your father's people
I
to
guess
lead and
it'd
protect,
take
and now
me
they're
just
yours.
as long.
But your father did not bear this responsibility alone. He and every Forester Lord before him chose one man whom they trusted above all others, the Lord Sentinel. Forester traditions demand that a new Lord Sentinel must be chosen.
Keep walking, you craven son of a whore. Move. Summon the Lord. We need his judgment.
Oh,
I've done nothing wrong! I was only trying to survive!
is this? And what is this crime?
Lord Ethan. Maester.
Who is this man?
This craven is a deserter and a thief.
Tell it true, and I'll.
house is doomed!
Well, did you just?
know it!
Quiet, thief. Eric was supposed to be guarding our weapons, but instead we caught him stealing them.
2 shields and 3 spears.
You stole from us.
I feared for my life. Yes, my lord. I fled. We should all flee. It's not stealing if you're taking what's yours by right.
He speaks true.
I've a family to feed. They're not 2 coins to rub together since Lord Gregor left us to rot here. Where's our pay? Our share of bread and wine grows smaller every day.
Leave the poor man alone!
Lord Ethan, I know these words are hard, but they're honest. This house is falling. We'll never survive the coming winter.
Then you admit to the crime, in front of all gathered here.
I am only what this house made me. You cannot expect a man to live on loyalty alone.
You'll address him as Lord. Lord Ethan, you must decide the punishment. Lord Gregor always took a thief's fingers. 3 of them.
Now may not be the time for harsh punishment. The men are on edge as it
Men
is.
need to know they cannot do whatever the fuck they please. Their lord will not permit it.
This
Send him to the wall.
is a hard decision. Yeah.
I will decide.
Send him to the wall. Take his fingers. He's a thief.
If you punish me, you'll be punishing an innocent man. It will be an injustice, my lord.
You stole from us. You-
Please, my lord. My family depends on me.
Well, take the middle road.
I sentence you to the wall, where you will join the Night's Watch.
Oh, please, my lord. My family. Without me, they'll die.
I could have took your fingers, but I'll show you mercy of assault. You need to be punished because you stole, but
That was certainly unpleasant.
not so
The Lord
harsh.
must mete out punishment when it's due. Not just yourself, of course.
Maester, what do you think?
Me?
Yes, did I do what's right?
The wall seems like a fitting place for a thief. I only hope he doesn't find Garrett there and take his anger out on the poor squire. You heard what the thief said. I expect this sort of thing will happen again. But a sentinel can help you in the face of disloyalty. You need someone you can trust by your side. Someone you can rely on, no matter the circumstance. Possessing wisdom.
But Maester, that is what the small council is for.
My lord, you of all people should know that too many voices muddy the message. That is why there is one lord above all. And so there must be one advisor above the rest. There are 2 capable men for the role. They both want the job, but neither thinks very highly of the other.
How do I decide between them?
Talk to them. Solicit the opinion of people close to you.
Eat.
The bracer of the sentinel. The badge of office. Tonight is your first small council meeting. It would be wise to bestow this bracer upon your chosen sentinel then, to show that you are decisive and in control of this house. Your sentinel will wear this for all to see.
Okay.
Your counsel, Maester.
It is my duty. Come speak with me when you're ready to convene the small council, my lord.
Eat. Talk to some people.
Careful. Keep at it and you won't have much left. Something to pick your teeth with.
No, Ethan. Look at this. All good swords have a name. I call mine 2 brothers. I carved this to give me strength. And this, so I remember. I mean, I could never forget, but...
I'm honoured.
Yeah.
Give-
Someday, I'll have a real one. But not like that one. Only a lord could have that sword.
You'll have a good sword. I'm sure of it.
I watched you today. I saw what you did to that man. Was he our enemy? A bad man? Everyone keeps talking about them.
Rules mean nothing if we don't enforce them. It doesn't matter if he's good or bad. You can't steal. That's a rule.
Well, I say he was bad. Bad men killed Father and Roderick. They need someone to hurt them back. Even worse. I want a real sword. No one's afraid of wood. I'll find the men who took
Is it
Roderick someday, and I'll
childish?
make sure
I
I
look
have a
in
real
life.
sword when I do.
I mean, this is true. the phrase deserved. To be punished for what they have done, and they will be. Because of things that happened in the book.
You're all worthless and weak. Sword up. Swing left. Parry. Wrong. I didn't know
Sir
dogs
Royland,
could hold swords.
A word?
Of course, my lord.
He's a hard man,
Decisions
this.
to make, and I wanted your advice. What's the state of our defences? Are these men ready for what's coming?
This lot, ready? No, but they will be. We post anyone who can hold a spear along the parapet, up where they won't get much scrutiny, and put our meanest, nastiest looking brutes front and centre. That'll show Ramsay we're a force in our own right. You've got to project power, especially when you're weakened.
Thank you, Sir Royland. I'll let you get back to training these men.
Thank you, my lord. And I'll be sure to watch out for more deserters. After today, I suspect there'll be more to come.
The man.
Ethan. Or should I say Lord Ethan?
Hello, Uncle Malcolm.
I saw what you did today. It's not an easy thing to do, showing mercy to a man who admits his guilt. But if you'll excuse me, my lord, I should finish packing before nightfall. I hope to be off tomorrow. At first light.
But where are you going?
Your mother asked me to cross the narrow sea to find your brother, Asher.
Asher?
She has asked me to return with him, to help the house.
She said nothing of this to me.
Because she fears you will not agree. I told her my place is here, that I'll be of no help to you in Essos. But she insisted. I will hold, of course, until you've spoken with her about this. Just try to be kind to her. She's been living a nightmare made real.
That's true.
But you know that just as well.
She's my mother. Of course I'll be gentle.
I know you will. You're good-hearted, my lord. That is your true strength.
But my mother's fears are not the only ones I face. My people are scared as well. I'm told I must choose a sentinel.
If I may be so bold, Sir Royland is the man for the job. He'd be a fine choice. And I'd trust him.
Why Sir Royland?
We are at war. You need a warrior by your side. Royland has the respect of his men and will bring strength and discipline to this house. Duncan would offer sage advice, but now is not the time to negotiate. Not with the likes of Ramsay Snow.
Thank you, Uncle.
Ethan, I need to talk to you.
That was some sound advice. So Roland is definitely a man for war, rather than
Mother
peace.
told me Mera has asked for Lady Margaery's help.
Did she?
I knew we could rely on Mera. She always thinks of family above all else. Hopefully Lady Margaery's influence will be enough. But right now I'm more concerned about you. I saw what you did to that man.
Yes.
I know you told me you'd have to change, but I suppose I hadn't believed you would.
I can't afford any more mistakes. Everyone knows what happened with Lord Whitehill. Garrett being sent to the war without my knowledge.
I know. And that wasn't your fault.
I'm the Lord. It's my responsibility. The people want me to lead. They need me to, but...
What?
I'm not sure.
Ethan, please. Tell me.
I'm ready.
I wish Father were here.
We all do, but Father is gone. You are the lord of this house, which is why you must be strong.
You're just as capable as Asher or Roderick ever were. I know it.
Thank you, sister.
I only wish you did too.
Your faith in me is
You've always given me good advice.
good.
Thank you.
didn't change that much. I mean, I still Bessie where I may have
Slash and parry. Slash and parry. Again.
shown cruelty.
I have much to consider and face a difficult decision.
Perhaps I can help. Your father often sought my counsel.
As Lord, I must name a sentinel.
Of course. And if I may ask, who do you favor for the role? Perhaps I can share my insight. And talking can sometimes help you make a decision.
Actually, I wanted to ask, why did you send Garrett away?
I did it for your own protection, my lord. Garrett had to go. By sending him away myself, I thought it would keep you blameless in the eyes of the Whitehills. I only hope to give you an advantage.
I understand. And you're forgiven.
Don't do it again.
Thank you, Duncan. I appreciate your advice.
I'm at your service, my lord.
Are you holding a sword or a turkey leg?
Our provisions are rather low, my lord. I made the count again, just to be sure. But it doesn't look good.
Has anything gone missing?
No, doesn't look that way. Seems Eric was the only one to resort to thievery.
That's good.
But I'm still worried about our stores. We couldn't withstand a siege, my lord. If the Boltons or the Whitehills cut us off and wait us out, we'd only last a fortnight.
That's not so good.
There are steps we can take. In the past, we've demanded food from the small folk to replenish our stores. We can do it again, if you'd like. We've done it before in desperate times. The last long winter, my family had to give all our pigs to the house.
No, there must be something else we can do.
Well, I hope we find it soon. We won't have much room to maneuver if we don't have the option of holding fast. I can speak to the huntsmen and trappers. Perhaps they can do more. My lord.
I don't want the people to go in because I require their food. You know, that might not be the best way to go. You might be necessary, perhaps. What?
Maester?
Yes, Lord Ethan. I see you've spoken to a number of people. Are you prepared to name your sentinel?
What is it you're doing over here?
Admiring the ironwood, my lord. I studied it at the Citadel. The wood may be black, but I see gold. An entire forest of gold.
What do you mean?
It is our greatest asset, my lord. Why not give some of our ironwood to House Bolton and have them leave us be? We could ransom ourselves. You can hardly put a price on your own life, or the lives of those you love.
How much do we have to give, Maester?
From here to Wolfswood Creek and then across the next 2 ridges, it should be enough to satisfy Ramsay's snow, I imagine. Bloodlust can often be sated by gifts and gold.
That's some sage advice.
My lord, are you now ready to name your sentinel?
Yes, Maester. I'm ready.
We'll see how
I will
things
convene the
plan
council
out.
at once.
The Sentinel seems to be a bit like the hand of the king. Your right-hand man to help me through the difficult times. Horrible. Next time, we will name that Sentinel. I will see you guys then. Peace out, Girl Scouts.